Winning a championship and winning this rally is on the back of my mind. At the end of the day, this is one big team effort. Getting the best people and the people that want it the most are essential.
We all have very, very different jobs. Ryan's a fantastic driver. Without him, we wouldn't all be here, so every time we get in the car, I have to trust him completely with my life.
I love the mechanical stuff. I love geeking out on that stuff and learning and understanding how these machines operate. They become so complex that you need this team that are super knowledgeable.
Yeah, there's 2 holes in that plate. Bring it down.
Yeah.
Put the bolt in there and bring it down.
Brian's job is super important. I mean, the car itself is super reliable, but Brian goes through it meticulously every time and makes sure that nothing needs to be replaced, everything's operating the way it should be, and we know when we go out on a stage that that car is solid.
For what we're doing here, we're all a team. It doesn't matter what it takes. Everybody has to give 100%.
This is his passion as well, and he'll spend thousands of hours on this car, making sure everything's perfect.
We're not here to represent a runaround team. If we're not all 100%, we're not winning championships for Toyota, and that's what we're here to do.
Brought Jake in about halfway through the year. It's amazing how much it helps just to have an extra set of hands.
Our role is huge on the team. We take our jobs very seriously because if we mess up, then Ryan, at the very least, loses the race. At the worst case scenario, we could have serious injury.
And those gray bins on the bolts, I think in the top one, there's those exhaust clamps that have the nuts on there. Grab one, just bring one of the spring-loaded clamps. It's like this one here.
Brian has been doing mechanics a lot of his life, and he's a wealth of information. He's always got a special technique, a certain way to do things. It really helps me, makes me a lot faster at what I do, a lot more efficient.
It didn't come off the ground as much.
It's stable. It's much more stable.
Yeah.
I think the rear's money right now. I'm happy with the rear for this weekend.
It's really important for me and the guys that I communicate and say, hey, I went off the road, I made a mistake, so they know, like, we gotta go look at the right rear because Ryan slid off the road and hit something. Brian and Jake lets us focus completely on ourselves, and it's a very stressful environment, and the devil's in the details, and if Brian forgets to tighten a lug nut, one bolt's loose on that car, we're gonna be on the side of the road trying to fix something. Christina's super important. I mean, she's almost like a team manager. She's booking everything, she's organizing everything, she's taking care of travel and hotels, and then she's telling me literally where to turn left and where to turn right. Without her, I would be constantly lost.
Jake's gonna take the rental car and come to Park Expose so we don't have to have posters flying around the car.
Okay.
Once we get to an event, the basic communication between all of us is actually written down. We have a book that Christina prepares way beforehand that's basically got your most basic information. And there's hotel information, emergency information, closest Toyota dealership if we need to have parts that we can't find.
We rely really heavily on each other, and because it's just the 4 of us, if one person messes up, it lets the whole team down.
There's really not much drama. We're all just dragging that sled cart together in the same direction, and that's how you win events. It doesn't happen overnight, it doesn't happen without hard work. The dedication, the hours, the being away from home, I can't be more proud of what this little team achieved this year.